Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us. I hope you got your tea, your coffee, you didn't stretch. You are ready to see what we are talking about because we talking about money, we talking about business, and most of all, we coming in to talk to you about the seven-figure membership funnel masterclass that is tomorrow night at what is it? 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all got to be there. We have been having layer after layer after layer for the past couple of weeks about different types of memberships. I'm over here excited like a kid on Christmas Eve. Every webinar, every masterclass for the past couple of weeks, it's like I'm over here. Okay, which way do I want to go? Okay, subscription box, this type of membership, it's endless. It's endless. You can go so many paths, and we're gonna talk to you about that again today because we had a lot of interactions yesterday. We had some people asking some questions, which I will invite you to ask questions if you have any, so we can answer, clarify anything. So with that, let me introduce myself. I am Kayshawn Brooks, the owner of a luxury and holistic skincare business, Renew You Body Butters. I not only teach my clients to use alternative remedies for their skin, hair, and body, I also partner with individuals who would like to do the same thing and make additional income. And I'm going to pass it over to my beautiful, lovely co host for them to introduce themselves and tell you about what we bring into you this morning.
Hello, I
Hey.
heard the Germany. It's so good to be on the program this morning. But I just wanted to let you all know that help women reclaim their happiness and their dreams. So if it's anyone out there that needs to reclaim their happiness, you need to get in contact with me. But I am also here to talk about Coach's class, membership class. She taught us the other week or so ago on membership, and you don't want to miss it because I know she's going to give even more nuggets that she did in that class. And
Right.
I'm so excited about that. Y'all remember? When,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
it
It's
was
I'm
awesome.
excited.
Yeah, so I am very excited about it. And so you don't want to miss this class tomorrow night. And I'm going to turn it over to my other co host and let her introduce herself.
You
You're
on mute, Rose.
mute.
You know what I'm going to say once I get off of mute.
Right.
Well, why in the world would I ever mute myself? Well, you saw my head down. My
Mm-hmm.
head was down because I was sharing out the broadcast on different groups and platforms that I share with when we are live because you know the mantra. Sharing
It's
is caring.
Karen. Mm-hmm.
So good morning, everybody. We are back in living color. I am Rose Fauntleroy. I am your virtual time and sales genie. I help you to reclaim your time so that my clients can reclaim their bottom line. And they like it when they see that bottom line turn green. They like it when the hotline blings. Because when the
Right.
hotline blings, that means the revenue grows. So today we're going to talk to you about the seven-figure membership funnel masterclass. You've heard us all week and for the last couple of weeks talking about the layers of classes that Coach has been sharing with everybody. And she's building, each one can stand alone, but each one builds on the next till we come to this culmination on Sunday night of the seven-figure membership funnel. Whew, what a foundation. That's a mouthful.
Yes. Right. That was.
That was a mouthful.
That
What
was.
a firm foundation to build on. I know you're like, lady, We tired of hearing about this. But only thing I want to say to you is, because if for some reason it hit my mind when I was preparing for the show this morning, if right now, say you're gainfully employed, everything is going great, revenue is coming in, everything is just flowing like it should be, job, and then all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, things change.
Right.
The
Right.
rug is pulled from under you.
Yes.
Job disappears. You may not have enough in savings to sustain you for 6 to 12 months.
Mm.
What do you have a family? What are you going to do?
What you gonna do?
What you
Right.
gonna do? And I don't mean to sound so somber on a beautiful Saturday morning, but it's something we have to think about. We have to, as women, as Black women in this economy at this time, we have to get our heads out of the sand.
We do.
You can't keep ignoring what is staring you in your face.
Right.
I had to face it. When I got sick and went into the hospital, I had to face it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was still employed at that time, getting ready to retire. And I did retire, couldn't wait. But that's another story for another day. But what sustained me while I was there? What kept my household running? What
Right.
kept my bills paid? What kept my business running? A foundation that I built with the help of coaching in a community that
Yes.
sustained me. So if you want to know what you can do to sustain you and your family,
Mm-hmm.
hit that link, bit.ly/sisterhood20. Hit
Hit the
the link.
link.
Hit the link. Go now. Hit the link. Register. Find out what you don't know. And if you do know, you may know pieces. Add some more pieces to your puzzle.
Yes. Add
Yes.
some more pieces to the puzzle. I like that.
Y'all go ahead on with that. I'm gonna sit back for a minute because I got to add some more pieces to my puzzle.
Yes. Hey, we do have a puzzle piece. It's just like this, and we are that foundation. This group. You have so many sisters here, and
Yes.
as you see my nails here, these are sisters. As I'm doing this here, these are sisters, and we are knit together, and we are here to help you in this program because I mean you just need to get into this here because when I got in this program, I mean, I had a business, but I'm looking at retirement, and we have to start making decisions
Right?
for our future. You know,
Absolutely.
because our future, your future can be bright, and I don't want you to seem humble. I want you to just dream like that's part of me is dreaming, but
Yes.
you got to make the decisions in order to make your dreams come true. We have to make a decision, and it's great to invest in yourself. And 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 ladies who are married, I know sometimes you want to wait on your husband or to make the decision sometimes and stuff, but hey, if you make that decision 5 years down the road, it could be on you for your household to be even running.
Yes.
Things are so unstable. You never know if your husband's going to still have his job, but if you make that decision today, it could be on you. If you made this decision today, then your future could be on you in the next 5 years. You never know. And I say that because that's kind of what happened to me. I didn't know I was going to be divorced, at one time. Of course, I'm remarried now. But when I went through the divorce, I didn't know what I was going to do. But
Mm-hmm.
I made some decisions beforehand, which
Yes.
I ended up pulling out some license that I've had. So if you make the decision to get in this program now, it could save you if something comes down the line later and you won't be devastated or destitute. So, that's my thing. Always have something going. Always think ahead. You
You
know,
that is so
you know.
so
That's
you
right.
are
Mhm.
so right, Bertha. So
Yeah.
right. And You never know. And especially how unstable this, not, I don't want to say unstable, unpredictable this year has been.
Yeah.
Everyone should be on, I need to do whatever I can do to get prepared for next. And it's not just, you did just speak to a specific crowd, or just gave a specific scenario, like ladies, be that support and be prepared, get ready, because you never know. Your husband or your partner's job could close down. You don't know. Like apparently there's some possible food shortage thing getting ready to happen. We
Mm-hmm.
need to start right now and start getting ready. I just read that unemployment about to be shooting y'all $300 a week. The stimulus supposed to be coming, by the end of the year. So let's start planning and preparing by coming to this master class, because this is not a, now, if you came to the 100 groups, you could start at something real quick. But since this is layering on top of each other, start now. Start preparing. To get that $29 and register at bit.ly/sisterhood and get ready for what's coming in the future, because we don't know. If it is a few food shortage coming, and you know that you don't have deep freezers or pantry fill or whatever, spend this $29, because if you say, if this happens in a year from now, you could have invested that money into yourself, into your family today, and had gotten your membership up and running, and having that additional stream of income, because that's what it is, an additional stream of income.
Absolutely. Because even if you are employed right now, like I said earlier, you don't know. I don't know why I'm getting feedback. Y'all hear the you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know when things may change. And if you can have an extra stream of income, you should. You should. Plus, if they're getting ready to shoot out all this little bit of extra money, which helps, make plans for your money.
Yes.
Make plans for your money. Money goes where it's welcome. Thank you, Coach, because I got that out of the book you suggested to read.
Yeah.
Because readers are leaders. It's
Yeah.
a cliche, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Direct your money. Make plans for your money. You make plans to pay bills with your money.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you make plans for your money to grow your foundation? So
You
you
have
getting a little extra money. You can join. You can register for this class for $29. Or when you hit the link, if you read the information on the page, you can join the membership for $59 a month. Okay, $59 a month, and you can get all of these classes that Coach has been teaching for the last 2 weeks. So you'll have those forever. So you can save $29, put in an extra $30, join the membership. You'll get the series of classes, but you'll get hundreds of other classes too that can help you in building that foundation. Because it's a process, it's not going to happen overnight. Now, some things do, but most likely it's a building process.
Right.
So if you're going to build, you have to start somewhere. You have to take
yeah.
the first step. You have to. Because if you say, "Oh, I failed," well, if you don't take any steps, you've already failed. You
Right.
don't know what you can do until you try to do it.
And at
Until you
least
do it.
if you do fail, you know what to work on.
And at least you tried. And exactly. You might get knocked down, but you
Right.
don't stay down. You patch up the holes, you make the improvements, and you keep stepping forward. Because when you have that action, action gets action. You'd be surprised what doors will open, what
Mm-hmm.
people will come along to help you when you're in action. So I want to know what y'all gonna do.
Okay.
Am I gonna see your face in the place?
Right? You gonna
Huh?
see my face.
I'm gonna see your face, Keisha. Girl,
You
am
gonna see
I gonna
my
see your face?
face.
Okay.
I know we
Oh,
gonna be there. I want to know if the audience is gonna be there. What y'all gonna do?
what y'all gonna do? What
Don't
y'all
get
gonna do when this unemployment run out?
because
When this
ran
when
out.
there's
It's
no
not
more
for a
stimulus,
minute.
or when there's no more stimulus? And and I felt sorry for the lower class or the lowest class of people, because this extra money was only for those who were getting at least $100 a week.
Mm.
So those who were getting less than $100 a week are not going to get this extra money. And I'm like, how
Really?
is the poorest people don't get the money? That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't know
So
that
I
yes,
didn't know you
because
either.
I won't get
yes.
it, so I must be
Right,
in
I
that.
don't get none of it. I just be reading so I can be coming on here to come help y'all,
That's
because
right.
y'all know I didn't get it, even though I qualify, oh well, but I had, but I didn't wallow over that, and that's where some of us we get stuck in because of what we want to do. Like I knew people who refused to go to work, and was like, nah, if I can get this unemployment. I had someone tell me, what did they say? I think they were going to get like 700 or $800 a week for unemployment, and they was like, yeah, I know you wouldn't even do that. You would have took your butt to work and then worked 40 hours a week just to get an extra $200 so you could have had $1,000. I was like, you damn right, I
Heck yeah.
sure would have, because instead of being a lazy person sitting at home collecting this $800 every week, I'm gonna be working, making that extra $200. That's an extra $800 a month that I'm gonna be able to invest in my business. So while you stagnating, waiting on the government to give you some money, I'm gonna be physically working and growing my business. And it's the mindset. And we gotta get out of that lazy man. Let me wait around on the government to give me some money, because now you see they running out. And it's going to come to a point, they not just printing this money and just making everything okay. It's not going to be a forever solution. It's temporary. So we have to plan and act now with the money that we do have. Like Rose said, we plan to pay our bills. We plan to go on vacation. When it's our kids' birthdays, when it's holidays, we start putting money to the side for this and for that. Now it's time to sacrifice that $29. Or if you want to step your game up and be like, look, let me just be in the community. Let me get in where I fit in and pay that $59 a month. I told y'all in the beginning, that's where I started in the membership, paying that monthly fee, because I think after I paid for one or two classes, I was mad that I didn't get the membership, because I was like, even though it was well worth it, but I was like, I should have just got the membership, and I did, and you will not regret it. Will not regret it.
Absolutely. And you plan, you try to plan everything else, but no one ever makes plans for their money.
Mm-mm.
They never say, I appreciate the money that I have and I know that more is coming. So when that more comes, I plan to do this, this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
I plan for my business to grow. I
Yeah.
pray over my business daily. You do those things that are going to lift up what you're trying to do. You lift up your business, you lift up your community. And then, good morning, Monique. And then things start to prosper for you because one, the first place that you make your money is in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The first thing you do anything is
Right.
in your mind. Then you put what's in your mind out on paper.
Right.
Then you
Right.
then you put action to that. You put more action to it so that it grows. So that it grows. It's a mindset shift. And we understand, you
Mm-hmm.
us here talking about this. But if you think about See, we tend to think outside of ourselves because we've been taught that thinking inside of ourselves is selfish.
Right.
That you're always supposed to think outside of yourself. And what I mean by that is, how many memberships do you all have already that you pay for?
Right.
You have Amazon Prime, you have Netflix, you have Costco, you have B,
Spotify.
Spotify, YouTube, TV. There are a lot. Think about that. And you don't really probably think about that until someone brings it to your attention.
Right.
All the memberships that you're already involved in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't you have a membership for yourself?
Right.
These memberships didn't start out with thousands of people. They grew their platform piece by piece, person by person, like everything grows.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep marketing. That's another piece of the business. But you get into the sisterhood 20, hit that link, get the class, or get into the membership. You'll learn about marketing and
Right.
what it takes to grow your business. So that's a show for another time.
Mm-hmm.
But you already have memberships. So why can't you have one for yourself?
Right.
Why can't a part of your business be a membership?
And that comes with coaching, too. So,
That wise
we
counsel.
need help. We need help to open up our minds,
Yeah.
because we only can see things or dream as far as our imagination can go, because we've only seen what we've seen or learned what we learned. So our imagination is stagnated until we learn more, until we get around other people who can help nurture that, and Rose, I'm gonna be vulnerable a little bit. I like how you said you got to plan your money. And so I have this feeling that I'm about to get hit with a large influx. Like my blessing is my it's coming in. My cup is gonna overflow. I
Yeah.
know it's gonna happen. And so I was speaking with someone, and this was literally yesterday, Rose. Literally, I was speaking, well, yesterday or the day before. I was like, I know some money getting ready to come in. And I literally said, I'm planning what I'm doing with this money for when it comes in. So
Mhm.
it was like, this is what I'm going to do. This is the first thing. So it was like off the jump, off the top. When that money comes, I'm paying for this, because I'm planning to invest in my big. I'm saying where the money is going.
That's right. And
You
it will come in. It will come in, and
hmm
it will come in an abundance, so that where you've directed it to go, you'll be able to do that, and you'll have more left over.
Right.
Mark my words.
And it's
Y'all
not.
heard it. Y'all heard it out there. Mark my words.
That's
Right.
right. Because you have what you say.
That's right.
You do. You really do. You have what you say, and the more you speak it and
hmm
claim it or whatever, it will come to you. It's just a given. That I'm just a testimony of that. You
Right.
have what you say, and so I do love that what Rose said too about planning your money. And then you speak it too and put it all together. It's gonna come together for you,
It'll be
but
unstoppable.
it will.
hmm
It will. And so, I know some people have fear and anxiety sometimes about situations, but if you don't take that step, my mother used to say, if you take one step, God will take two. So, you got to keep on stepping,
That's right. That's right.
and the only way that you're going to know that is you got to take that one step. If you're going up a staircase, you can't see up that staircase. But if you take that one step, you're going up. And
It's
so
going up.
you're going up. So, but you got to take the step.
And Bertha,
Right.
that's real good. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. Because going up the staircase, okay,
Mhm.
you can only go step by step. Now you can go maybe 2 steps, 3 steps, but what do you have to do in order to do that? You have to stretch.
Stretch.
Yeah.
You have to
Stretch.
stretch. Now,
Yeah.
you might stretch on 2, but you're not going to stretch from 1 to the top.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Because
Right.
you're not go gadget.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You're not go gadget. You know, he had the long
Mhm.
arms and stuff. Y'all tell I watch cartoons. And I still do sometimes.
I,
Good. When you said
So
we remember.
you're not go gadget, okay? So you're not going from one to the top. Now you can take some leaps and bounds, it's true, but you take those leaps and bounds with coaching.
right.
You take those leaps
Yes.
and bounds with coaching. Good morning, Dr. Cynthia. You made it.
Good morning.
Hey.
But you take
Hey,
those leaps and
everybody.
bounds
Yay.
with coaching, with wise counsel. Just
Right.
like I was telling you all, you plan your money. Now, some
Mhm.
people may plan their money, may always have planned to pay bills and stuff, but did you plan any for your dreams?
Right.
Did you
Right.
plan anything to lay that firm foundation for your dream? Okay.
Right.
Mhm.
Where did I learn that at? I read it in a book that my coach suggested I read. Because when you get in a community of wise counsel. Now, when I was working my job, oh, I was the stuff. Okay.
Right.
I was the stuff because I worked it for over 20 years and I knew my stuff and I knew
Mhm.
it inside and out. Yes,
Right.
you move those skills over to your new endeavor, but in that new endeavor, just like when you started in your job as a new employee, you had a learning curve. Like
Mhm.
when you start your business, you have a learning curve.
Yes.
When you started on your job, hopefully you had someone to train you, okay, or to mentor
Right.
you to help you get acclimated in that job quicker, okay?
Mhm.
Same thing in your business. That's why you have a mentor. That's why you get a coach. That's why you get involved in a community.
Yes.
Yes.
What y'all think about that?
I love it.
What Dr. Cynthia, you chime on in since you just
Oh,
popped.
absolutely, absolutely. Y'all know I've been watching in the background, sitting in the back of the studio.
I
Technology
started
didn't
watching
want me
all.
to be great, but I kept fighting through, kept punching
Right.
my way
That's that
through.
stretching.
Oh,
That's that stretching
That's
rope
Right.
that
stretching.
you're
That's
talking
what you got to do when you're in business. You don't give up.
You don't give
that's
up. You just keep pushing, keep pushing. I heard
it.
Kayshawn say earlier about you don't know if you don't try. You absolutely have to give it a try. You know, we all know the saying, if you keep on doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep on getting what you've been getting. So if you're
Mhm.
doing nothing, you'll get nothing. So this is opportunity to try something new. And the other saying goes, try, and try again because nothing beats a failure but a try. And so
Yeah.
you absolutely will not know if you don't give it a shot, and we have to face fear right in its face. We have to face our fears and do what we need to do. And I say it all the time over here. You guys know that this is different over here because everything
Mhm.
over here comes with community. So there's no
Right.
shame, there's no blame. There may be some fear, but we push right through the fear because we take the journey together.
Yes.
And that's what I love about it. You don't go scared over here because if you're scared, you have somebody to hold you up and walk you through the fire. So
Right.
you
Right.
absolutely have to get involved. You have to start somewhere because if not now, when? When will you start?
Mhm.
Because most of us absolutely know that what we've been doing, it has not been working for us, and it's just like starting a new job and everything else, like Rose talked about. You're not going to be the smartest person in the room. You're trusting on somebody else to be the smartest person in the room. But you're there to learn,
Mhm.
to be stretched, to pick up the nuggets so that eventually, see, this is practice
Yes.
for what you have, what your purpose to do in the future. So this is training ground and everything else. You're in the trenches. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to be fearful, but it's okay because you have other people to bring you along and support you. So, yeah, I've been holding it down. I've been watching in the background. This is good this morning. Welcome back, Bertha,
Okay.
our
Back,
weekend
glad to be
warrior.
yes, I'm so glad to be back. And
So
that's
glad to
another
see you.
thing what Dr. Cynthia was saying too is in this community, people don't you can quit, but people don't want you to quit and they don't let you quit really if you're open. You got to be
Right.
open to it though. But if you're open, they will pull you back in. You got some ladies in here that will pull you right on back and coach you right on back in to
Mm-hmm.
let you give up. Not in the program, but I'm just talking about on life. You got
Right.
people you can talk to. You
Okay.
got friends, you got ladies you can share with and be vulnerable with, and they will pull you right on back in and just give you that encouragement and just say, hey, you know, they're gonna give you a word of encouragement. It's gonna be
Mhm.
someone that you're gonna connect with in this membership that they're gonna pull you back, and you're gonna have so many sisters that to love on you. I mean, it's incredible. And so I love it. I just love this community.
And we're glad to have you back on the weekend show. Well,
Right.
you all out there in the audience, you all always hear us sit here and say how great it is, how
Mhm.
good the information is, how it moves us forward, how we push. But this young lady right here just joined, Monique Spalding. Good morning, Monique. She just joined our community. Okay. And so you're not just hearing it from us, you're hearing it from someone who's just now having an experience with the community. She says just after 1 week in the Black Girl Coin membership, that's a mouthful, I have learned so much that I have decided to upgrade to the junior mentorship.
You better get it, Monique.
Come on with it, girl.
Come
Come
on,
through,
Monique.
Monique. Come
Hey,
through,
That's what I'm
Monique.
talking about.
So
yes.
see, you're not just getting
Yes.
it from us. Yeah, we've been here for a while because you see us up here. This is training ground. This is the type of training that you
Mhm.
get in this community. There are so many areas that you can volunteer for, that you can work in because you're not just moving someone else's brand along. You're learning how to build your own and how to put all of those pieces together for
Mhm.
yourself, for your business. So
Right.
it's
Right.
training ground. So Monique, we thank you for that. And we can't wait to interact with you and find
Right,
out,
Monique. I'm
girl,
a
hold
girl.
on tight. Hold on
But you
tight.
know what? Monique
Yes.
shows what it is when you take steps.
When you take
And
action.
she's showing all of you in live, living color that, look, I've been here for 1 week and we've been having layer after layer of masterclass and webinar for the past week. And what she done saw in the past week, she's like, uh-uh. Like she's like, oh, she's ready. She just did leaps and bounds. That's a leaps and bounds move that Rose was talking about. That sometimes, we take that one step, that two step, and sometimes you can get a leap and a bound, at that third step. And that's exactly what Monique just did. She just took leaps and bounds by first just listening to us, joining the membership, and then now she's joining the junior mentorship.
She's
She's
stepping
ready
up.
to take off. She hungry. She not playing. She was like, okay, I'm in the right place.
Mhm.
Because and Monique, and this is like what Bertha said earlier, how this is a sisterhood and a community where you got to be open, if you want to succeed. And Monique, she like, she been came around, and she been networking, collaborating. She like, this is the place to be. You know where it's at when you get there. You know that that's it. And she just showed everyone. She just showed you. And if y'all want to see or experience what she went through, start off tonight by investing that $29. Plan to spend that $29
Mhm.
and join, and go log in and register at the link at bit.ly/sisterhood20 for the 7-figure membership funnel masterclass. I mean, I'm going to be there. All of us are going to be there. Monique's going to be there. Look, Monique, she one of the sisters.
Monique don't have to pay her $29. She's already in the membership and she's stepping up to the mentorship. So guess what? Her class is included.
Look, did y'all hear that?
Her
Okay.
class is included. She
Absolutely.
doesn't have to pay the $29 because she's
Or
already
the $59.
or the $59. She's in the membership, so her class,
I like to
her
say
best class. She gets the
Yes.
replay from all the other membership classes, and she gets more than that. Matter of fact, junior mentorship, I think she even gets a one-on-one with coach at some point.
Hmm.
Now
Wow.
that's worth $1 million right there.
Right there.
Right
Right
there.
there.
Look,
Right
Monique,
there.
you ready for us to be meeting on a weekly basis?
Yeah.
Look, y'all know about that.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I like to say the membership and the mentorship, it has privileges.
Yes.
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 Yes,
Yes.
it does. Yes, it does.
Fringe benefits.
Fringe
Yeah.
benefits, because when you're an entrepreneur, when you're running a business, and it can be a lonely experience. I'm gonna be a little vulnerable right now. It can be a lonely experience sometimes, because especially now, because we really can't get together to network with each other. We can't travel like we normally do, because we travel and we meet up with each other and we mastermind and we do things. And we can't do that right now. This is what we can do to reach you all and to reach each other. So it
Right.
can really be a lonely experience. And especially when something is just not working quite right.
Right.
That's
Right.
when you need your sisterhood.
Yes.
That's when
You
you
do.
need community. That's when you need your coach. And to have a coach, a business coach, I mean, look at Michael Jordan. Look how great he was before he retired. Well, he
Right.
didn't do it by himself. He had a coach. He had several coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look at LeBron James. He ain't
They
doing
went
it
through
by
a process,
himself.
you
He,
know.
he has several coaches, and so does his teammates. So you don't do things by yourself. When your kids are at school, they have a teacher. They're not, well, when they were going to school, till the core norm.
Yeah.
Y'all heard me cough earlier. I do not have the core norm. Okay.
Look, okay.
Okay. I don't
Stays
have
in
the
the house.
Right.
Rose stays in the house. Look,
Yeah,
you have some
what?
people. Look, they be trying to come over. No, leave your package at the door. Walk away,
Leave it at the door.
and I'll bring it in.
Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all. I wanted some jerk chicken last week. I'm gonna go off subject a little bit. I wanted some jerk chicken last night. I ordered it from this restaurant, and I was gonna go pick it up because I've been kind of venturing out a little bit at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when I think everybody else at home. So I was gonna go pick it up. Well, I went outside to start my car. It won't start.
Mm.
I couldn't go get the food.
Wow.
So then I had to figure out how to use DoorDash or one of those apps, because I don't usually have food. I
Look,
only
you
have
have to go join the membership.
they try.
You have to go join the membership.
Oh my God, Kayshawn,
There you
you know
go.
exactly where I'm going. They asked me did I want to get a Dash Pass so I wouldn't have to pay delivery fees. So
Right.
see that right there, every turn, there's a membership. I
With benefits
I
and privileges.
as privileges. I said no to the Door Dash Pass
Mm.
because I don't normally have fast food delivered. I
Right.
have groceries. That's another membership. Instacart.
Mm-hmm.
Now that membership, I am in on the top tier because membership has its privileges, Cynthia.
Yes.
I have been having my groceries delivered since the beginning of the corridor.
Hmm.
I have not been in a grocery store since the middle of March. When they say
Wow.
shut down, Rose has not stepped foot in a grocery store. I don't even know if I know how to act now. I had the Instacart people sometimes passing each other on the sidewalk. I had one store delivering while one store just dropped off. So
Wow.
last night I had to figure out DoorDash
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted my wings. So in the thing for special instructions, it says, how do what do you want us to do with your food? I said, don't you just knock on the door and leave it on the steps. And
Mm-hmm.
I would eventually open the door and get it. So they did, and I had my jerk wings last night. But see, there's another membership.
Another membership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The DoorDash Pass. I was like, all right now, but I'm gonna pass.
But that was a membership with the a perk in it, because just to get DoorDash, just to use the app,
Yep.
you have to become a member.
Yeah, you do have to become a member.
Right.
Now you can
So
do a
just to
pass.
use it.
You can do a
And
pass so you can get those benefits,
yes.
or you pay.
Mhm.
So that's a double example right there. And Instacart does the same thing. That's a membership. You cannot use Instacart unless you become a member. They want your email, your phone number, your name, your address, and then for their members, those perks, you got to pay a little more
That's right.
to get those perks. It's like we get the examples of these memberships are in every avenue of our lives. Like cable. They
That's a
want
membership.
That's
that's a membership.
But think about it. I'm okay. Instacart,
Mhm.
DoorDash,
yes.
all of those things started as ideas in somebody's mind. It
Right.
Right.
started as an idea in one person's mind. Then that person probably got with several other people around the table because they created their own little community
Right.
to
Right.
move that one person's idea forward.
Yeah.
And now they have a membership, a firm foundational membership.
Hmm.
Because just because I don't use DoorDash on a regular basis, there are a whole lot of other people who do.
Right.
Okay, so that started as an idea.
Right.
Then they built from there. Then they marketed, then they networked, then they did this, that, and the other.
Hmm.
Okay, now they're nationwide. So think
Right.
about the idea that you may have to start a membership. Now, if you were in the previous class that Coach did, 100 memberships that make money, or
Look.
100 memberships
Okay.
that you can start now,
Now.
you may have missed that
Now.
class, but you could join the membership and you can hit this same link, bit.ly/sisterhood20. You could join the membership for $59 a month. You can get that previous class.
Y'all want to
You
get it.
can get that this class tonight and
Hmm.
all the others and all the other benefits in the membership that will move your idea. Think about that thing that will move your idea forward.
You know what, Rose? When you started saying off, like DoorDash, Instacart, if you notice, I don't know who was first, but there's so many. There's DoorDash, there's Uber Eats, there's Grubhub,
There's
there's
Postmates.
like it's like it exploded into when one person had that idea, all these other people was like, well, I'm one too. So it's just like I know maybe some people like, oh, Coach has a platform and she can do memberships. It may seem intimidated, or you may feel like there's a billion of them out there. So what?
So what?
You can have one too,
That's right.
because you are you.
Right.
And but
Excellent.
it takes joining the membership and listening to those classes and other webinars, that you miss, to know that you can make this specifically for you, and you can draw the people in. And or if you have seen an idea and but you want to make it yours and flip it, you got to come over here into this community to get the knowledge to figure out how you can do it, because that didn't
And
stop
how to
Grub.
improve on it.
That didn't stop any other company copying, like, well, shoot, let me be a company out here delivering food to people. Like Lyft didn't come out because Uber was out.
They
That
do
didn't
it.
stop
And they
them.
each do something a little different. And like
Mhm.
you said, each company has its own personality.
Oh, yes.
Like DoorDash may have resonated with me, but Uber Eats may resonate with you.
Hmm.
There's enough people, enough resources, enough money to go around for everyone. There's only scarcity if you make it scarce.
Come on.
All of these
Right.
companies don't exist that are very similar to each other because there's scarcity. they would not come into a market where they could not have a market share. Think about that. Think about, you got Uber, you got Lyft, you got DoorDash, you got Uber Eats, you got all of those. They each have expounded on an idea, changed it up, improved it, added something a little different. But each one has their own personality.
That's right.
They
Yeah,
do.
absolutely.
Because we're all unique.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Even though it looks similar, it's different.
That's right. We're all
It's
unique.
different.
And if you
It's-
put your fingerprint to it, that's your fingerprint. No one has that same
Yes.
thing. That's one thing God gave us, was that fingerprint. And if you got that fingerprint, no one has your fingerprint.
I
So
love that, Bertha.
True. That's true.
Good, Bertha. That's good, Bertha.
and my saying, what I always say is, there's enough sky for all of us eagles to fly.
Okay.
Go ahead now.
Hold
What you
on.
say now?
Like that.
There's
Say that.
enough sky. Yes, there
That
is
was so good, Bertha. Look,
to
that was
fly.
so good, and I'm sitting over here thinking about burgers. So ooh, that was deep because I'm not that deep. But if you think about the burger industry, you think about McDonald's. 50 billion, 60 billion, 70 billion people served. That does not stop Burger King from saying, because
right.
you're giving 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on sesame seed bun.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to come over here and I'm going to give it to you and flame grill it. So I don't need to give them 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, sesame seed bun. And then Wendy says, well, they're giving all that meat and you're flame grilling. I'm going to give them the old fashioned homemade taste.
See?
Okay. And then White Castles over here in the Midwest and the North, and Crystals in the South said, well, y'all gonna give them flame broil, you're gonna give them all beef patties, 2 sauce, double cheese, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give them some good old little bitty, little tiny, little square with lots of greasy onions and everything. I'm gonna give them that. Then you got Rallies. Rallies say, okay, I'm gonna give them a burger, but I'm gonna give them some spicy fries.
Come on.
So you have all these burger industries saying you can have your burger all these different ways.
Right.
One of them says have it your way, but you can go so many different places and get them so many different ways. So it does not stop the flow.
Yes.
So just because one person has a membership does not mean that you cannot have your own membership. And then in some memberships, we even see levels. I joined the business membership about a month ago. And once I got in the membership, they said, but wait, you can have VIP access. You can upgrade to the VIP access and get things hot off the presses before it even trickles down to the smaller membership area. So sometimes memberships have levels as well. And our coach does address that too, because there's levels to this game. So
Levels
you better wrap it up. Yes, it is. So that was all deep, and all I could think about was burgers.
And look, you over here and all these burgers down there. You gonna make me go out here and DoorDash a daggone burger? I'm gonna get my coffee.
I know it.
Make me DoorDash a daggone hamburger.
Look.
I might have to order meat. Well, I can't get any Crystals. I can't get any White Castle. But I sure can give me a Wendy's, Burger King, and a McDonald's.
Okay.
And look, I don't need any of it.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, you guys, we love that you have joined us for this for this morning. And we want you to be in the place, showing your face tomorrow night, and ladies, what would you like to leave everyone with? We've been here about an hour. We've had some great testimonies here. We know that some of you are going to be coming back to watch the replay. So make sure you do hashtag replay, because we want to know that you came and learned about this masterclass that is tomorrow night, at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. The link again is bit.ly/sisterhood20. So ladies, what would you like to part our guest with this morning?
I say be there, be there, be in the place, because just like Monique and the 4 of us here before you, we started with one class. And then you realize when you find out you're in the right place and this is some good stuff, Then you have the opportunity to upgrade. Like those burgers I was talking about, you get over there, you pull one, and they say, well, do you want to upgrade? Do you want to upsize it? Can we up?
You want to
You're gonna upgrade. I trust and believe. You're going to be so addicted to this by taking this one course. Then you want to seek a junior membership and then a membership and maybe a mentorship. So I get in this class, $29. As always with Coach, she over delivers. You'll probably come back like I go back and say, I think I owe you some more money, Coach, because you gave me more than $29 worth of value. So we say, just come on in at $29. It's $29 well spent. And y'all know it's Saturday. And what do I tell people all the time? Do not order that family pizza tonight. Okay? Save that $29 for your class. Go in there and make you some peanut butter and jelly.
Right.
Come on to class. There you go. Take your copious notes. Bring your pens and papers and know that you also will get replays so you can break it down and go through the information again. So I say be there. $29, the best investment you'll make this weekend. That's for sure. Bertha?
Invest in yourself. Just don't be afraid to invest in yourself. It'll be your best investment you've ever made. I promise you that. Because Coach is gonna over deliver as she always does.
Always.
Let me tell you something. Coach gonna pick it up, put it down, kick the door in, drop the mic, the whole 9 yards. So what I'm gonna say to y'all, pick up what we putting down at bit.ly/sisterhood2020. We're gonna get out of here because we got burgers to go get and membership, all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna say to you all, have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Don't eat too many burgers on purpose. And we will see you all in the morning. It's Sunday, so you know how we roll on Sunday. Talk to y'all tomorrow.
All right. Bye.